After World War I, Britain seized control of Iraq under the guise of a mandate. The colonial administration imposed harsh taxes, confiscated lands, and suppressed local governance. Iraqi tribes and religious leaders were stripped of power, while British officials exploited the country's oil resources. This oppressive system, disguised as civilizing mission, laid the groundwork for widespread resentment. By 1920, 90% of Iraq's oil profits flowed to British companies, leaving the population in poverty. In June 1920, Iraq erupted in unified revolt, an unprecedented alliance between Shia, Sunni, and tribal forces. The spark came when Britain arrested a prominent Shiite cleric. Rebels cut telegraph lines, ambushed supply convoys, and besieged British garrisons. Within weeks, 130,000 Iraqis joined the uprising across the Euphrates region. British reports admitted losing control of 35 towns simultaneously. This wasn't random violence, but coordinated resistance against colonial theft of Iraqi sovereignty and resources. The British retaliated with overwhelming brutality. Winston Churchill, then colonial secretary, authorized RAF bombing of villages using chemical weapons. Mass executions became routine. British forces hanged 44 tribesmen in Basra alone as deterrent. Declassified documents confirm at least 10,000 Iraqi deaths, though Britain officially reported only 1,000. Survivors described entire families buried in burned villages. This wasn't counterinsurgency, but collective punishment designed to terrorize Iraq into submission. Britain systematically erased evidence of its crimes. Military reports were censored, with phrases like "women and children killed" replaced by "enemy casualties." The Times of London framed the massacre as restoring order. Secret memos revealed Churchill's order to minimize civilian death estimates. For decades, British schools taught the rebellion as a tribal uprising rather than anti-colonial resistance. This wasn't mere bureaucracy, but deliberate historical falsification to preserve imperial mythology. A century later, historians are piecing together the full story. Mass grave excavations match survivor accounts of British atrocities. Declassified files prove Churchill knew about civilian targeting. Modern Iraqis still demand acknowledgement. Britain has never apologized. This episode reveals colonialism's core truth: violence paired with historical erasure. As imperial nostalgia resurfaces globally, the 1920 rebellion stands as a warning, both of resistance's necessity and power's willingness to rewrite history.